everybody. Welcome to Fallout Dugout, episode 17. What? Oh my god, craziness.
Don't say that.
Well, tonight was quite the episode as the man-eater fought Crush, the Gator Claw, and the rest of the crew got up to some shenanigans as well, and now rule over Laughman City.
Hey, Operation Usurper was a goddamn success.
Operation
Okay?
Usurper.
You know,
so amazing.
We were talking about like how many doors this opens. Considering that Harmon in a couple of days is gonna come up here,
Did.
Mm-hmm.
that
Just
like
saying. Just saying.
best case scenario.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're making
really
names
does.
for ourselves out here. You know?
We are. For better or
Yeah.
for worse.
It's just
Yeah.
the four of us, but maybe we can't take down Voltec.
Well, like three of us have names now, or so to speak. I mean, we got the Machine, we got Maneater. Although Slugger is like Reed's name for Ruthie,
It's
so I don't know if
okay.
that really
We'll get
counts.
you two names at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Vibes.
Oh my gosh. Well-
This rocked. I'm glad I put money on tonight.
Yeah.
Feels good. I don't. The man in the mirror.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was a cool episode. Like I really just enjoyed because I think, the stakes were there, but I think it was that, you have this really powerful piece of equipment, and I think that was a really cool thing to be able to for you all to see and experience we're kind of, and then all of the maneuvering behind the scenes too, and all the plays you all made. It was magic. It was absolutely that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna shut up, and then I'll say more stuff after.
No, I only got really one thing to say. Well, a couple, but the first one is, how the fuck did we get here? What? How? Does anyone
did we get
remember
here?
how we got
Wow.
here?
Bad perception check.
Really bad perception check.
It was a bad
Yeah.
perception check.
Yeah.
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 Because they cut up on. Yeah. You didn't see them coming up on
Ambush.
you, and you could have. Yeah. And you were open to talking and not
We were-
fighting in that
we
moment,
bullied
especially
them.
having
Oh,
a
I really
kid.
wanted to punch him in the face, but I kept forgetting we had a kid. I was like, can I just punch him with
Even though
that?
he caps two people.
Yeah, well, he killed two people, and then I really wanted to. I was like, okay, well now he's two
Yeah.
guys down. We have the
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then
Oh
I kept
my
forgetting we
God.
had
Breathe.
we had a kid with
Yeah,
us.
we have a kid.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I'm very happy Phil has found his place in the universe. I'm glad he's happy.
And it's
again.
punching things real hard.
Real hard.
He's found his love.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This rocked.
Yeah.
This tonight rocked. That's
Yeah, I felt it
This
in
is
my
so good.
soul. I just didn't know how strong those freaking how strong the power
Gator
fist
Claw
was.
could do nothing.
Yeah, I like to the beginning of the fight where you're kind of watching from the crowd's perspective, and it's okay, is this gonna be another fight where he's just gonna fucking get tossed onto the ground? Is it gonna be all the other fights? And then immediately having that turn was just so satisfying. That was so
Yeah.
good.
That was tight.
Mhm.
Yeah, and through Phil, I was living it. Anytime Kylie was and the crowd goes wild, and I was like, oh my god, I could feel it.
This
Yeah,
crowd was going
I'm punching
wild.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just the build up too of I feel the whole time going into the show, I was like, when were you gonna fight a Death Claw? When were you gonna fight a Gator
Yeah.
Claw? And having it happen now, and being able to have the power armor too, it was just this perfect little, and building up my stat. I feel I was gearing up for this fight. This whole campaign, and I accidentally over leveled myself and went into it and just fucking.
We also were
Yeah.
making a trip on acid. That was a brilliant fucking
That
move.
was
Who's-
really
That was crazy.
so smart.
Yes.
Having that
That
in our
was
inventory and being having the intent to be wait,
Hey.
can I drug this thing? And
Yeah.
I have
that
had
was
it
so
in my
smart.
inventory.
That was such a good play.
It's like
I've
episode
had it
2.
in my inventory
Yeah.
since. Yeah, it has
Serious
just been
props,
sitting there.
serious
I've
props.
been
That was so smart.
waiting.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because I also have
Oh,
Calmex, and I've had that since we've started.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
was saving it because I was like, I feel like we're gonna have a really big fight that somebody's gonna need this, and I had to look it up because I was like, does this do it? I think it does. It doesn't. And I was like, okay, what can I
Yeah.
do? I have the mutant
Mhm.
fruit.
Yeah.
Mhm,
So-
that
And
weird
we
one.
just like, we rolled good when we needed to roll. We still rolled nat 20s, but like where we absolutely needed to roll good, like we did, I think.
You still have those,
Those
don't you?
fucking.
We have
yeah,
two
we
of
have
them.
2 nat 20s we're sitting
I
on.
rolled one towards the end.
Mhm.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm a
The
I'm-
little-
point is, we have a home right now.
Oh
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
And it
I'm
comes with a fucking
interested.
That's
Ferris
great. I was
wheel.
wondering too, like after we did this, I was like, are they gonna be mad at us? Like, are they gonna
No.
revolt? But they're like, fuck yeah, new master. It's
Yeah.
kind of like they just respect like the strength. They're like,
Yeah.
whoever can overthrow who, like we just follow the strength.
Whoever's
They're
wearing the
literally-
crown.
We did it
Yeah.
with the power of friendship.
They are
Yeah,
literally
friendship.
little yellow minions. They just go to the next guy.
Yeah,
you know?
the next
Yeah.
evil guy.
I'm
New boss?
I'm really
Okay.
interested.
And that's like that was honestly that was like so Fallout too. Them to
Yeah.
like not revolt against us and be like, yeah,
Oh my
I'm-
god.
I'm really interested to see how this affects Phil, because like the
Yeah.
idea of this in the
I'm gonna be
episode
chasing
was-
this high for the rest of my life.
I know. That's what I'm worried about.
I'll never be able to find it again. I'm gonna be like seeking out
like-
death claws.
Since just seeking out death claws,
I'm gonna be like
but
a
just, like-
conquest and invincible.
but like since this whole thing with Vault-Tec and like figuring out that they were truly evil, Phil's definitely gotten a lot more stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely reached a peak where it took like
What's
all
what
three
today?
of us for
Yeah.
you to take the rat away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when you were hungover, it took Ruthie. I mean, she lied, but saying that she would never be near Reed again for Phil to drink water.
Yeah.
And now this. I'm so excited and so interested to see if it continues to get worse or like
Mm.
where it goes. Because I
I
think it's
think-
an interesting like dynamic in the party.
Right. Yeah, because in a lot of ways, Phil started the heart and soul, and it does kind of feel like we're losing that a little bit because we're
Yeah.
losing him to the wasteland.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm curious because he kind of single-handedly, like, Reed shot the thing. Yeah, but does Phil know that? Is Phil going to even acknowledge that? Reed kind of helped. Is he going to acknowledge that
Mhm.
without Ruthie, this thing would have been a lot tougher? Or is he going to, in his head, be like, I killed it, me, myself, and I
Yeah.
did it, and it wasn't a group effort? I'm curious. Because I think that determines too how much worse it's gonna get if he starts
Mhm.
thinking I can do this on my own versus it's a team effort in everything we do. I'm curious.
Oh,
I'll
so
say
interesting.
going into the fight. I won't
Yeah.
say his feelings now. What he's
Yeah.
feeling exactly. I mean, definitely
Yeah.
a freaking adrenaline high. He's
Yeah.
like fucking basking in it. And like I said, like this is the best he's felt in a really long time. Like probably the best he's ever felt. Like feels great. Yeah, he went into it. I mean, just telling Reed, he's like, I could do this. This is like, I could totally like stop worrying. Like, I got this. Yeah, so he definitely went into it not really thinking about what anyone else was doing. He was like, don't worry, I've got this. At first, too, I wasn't trying to take Rat away because if my health is below a certain number or below anything, I have better strength. But then I realized, too, that it doesn't matter because the power armor that number's higher than what I would have. So I was like, well, okay, yeah, actually, it doesn't matter, too. So then I was like, well, then how can I, like, I've already established he doesn't want to take Rat away. How can I
Yeah.
then keep this up now for a little bit at least?
Yeah.
Instead of like, instantly changing my mind, being like, oh, yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, well, now I
Never
kind of
mind.
have to be like, no, I don't want it.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I think it's been consistent with, as Dakota was saying, he's getting more and more stubborn. Initially, it was just with people, like strangers and people we were meeting on the road, but it is starting to turn on us more and more. So I'm curious what the
It's-
group's breaking point's gonna be with that
Mhm.
too. At what point are we just kind of like gonna slap him and be like, "Stop"? Or
Well,
Shut
it's
up.
interesting. It's interesting too when you consider it seems like so far with like Reed's dad and his companion and some of the others.
yeah,
Because we know Ashley was here.
and
But
died.
right, but
Mhm.
where was
Fuck.
Victoria?
Might be a no, Tom. She might have moved on
And-
and left
She
Ashley
might
here
be.
because
Or
Ashley was
it
like,
could
"I
be-
can kill this thing," and she went, "Fuck you, I'm
Right.
gonna leave."
Or it could be something similar to Reed's dad and what's his name? the guy that he traveled into the wastelands
Zane.
with.
Zane.
Zane.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
it's interesting that, you know, we had that moment where we found out about that and it was kind of like, no, that's not going to become us. Like it's fine. But like it's kind of starting to
The
happen.
wasteland changes people.
Yeah, it does. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
There's
Oh.
kind of a story of the loss of humanity in this party. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would say too, like there's almost like this. There's the loss of humanity, maybe first, but I feel like then there's some like I feel like Ruthie is gaining some of that humanity
Yes.
back. Like I feel
Yeah.
like Ruthie is shifting in the other direction, which is so interesting. And I think just thinking back to something Ruthie said forever ago about what like I think it was episode 2 when she was talking with Alice about Phil and like being worried about what this is gonna do to him.
Yep.
And like that's
Yep.
great. That 15 episodes later,
It
like, I think
all
like,
comes around.
it's fucking crazy. But yeah, y'all. Well, any other moments, any other stuff that anybody wants to hit on before we kind of pivot into maybe what people are thinking?
I'm not gonna stop thinking about the fucking gotcha. That I lost my mind
So
with it.
good.
That was so
that was
good.
sick.
Oh.
Leaving Vermin in charge of this place is the best fucking thing for that NPC. I love
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
Like it sucks that we're not gonna travel with him anymore, but this is
But,
so
like,
perfect for him.
I'm gonna
But at
sleep
least we know
sounder
he's
at
safe.
night.
Yes.
Exactly.
Vermin
Exactly.
land. Okay.
Because every time I'm like,
Vermin
Vermin, can you go do this? I'm like worried that he's gonna end up dead with his head on a pike somewhere. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it. It's the wasteland, baby.
Speaking of, how many caps do we have?
Oh man, y'all.
All of it.
Are you ready for some crazy number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta leave
I
some with
actually-
Vermin so that he can pay the guys, you know.
Of course.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna roll for this right now.
Oh.
So I have a thing in my head of what I'm gonna roll in the main chat.
There we go.
I'm gonna roll.
Live reaction.
Bear with me here.
How many D100s is
How many
it?
D100s? Yeah.
I think I can do. Okay. I'm gonna do this twice. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. So it's only. Okay. Perfect. All right. Cool. All right. Perfect. It didn't let me do a number.
Jesus
I
Christ,
wanted to
what
see
the
I
hell
could
were
do.
you trying to do there?
I know. It's like, what do you mean?
All right, the dice switch is thinking. It's rolling. Oh God.
Bang angrily.
Angrily.
Yeah. There's a lot of dice.
Damn.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. Hold on.
Holy
There's more, though.
shit.
What do you
more,
mean
don't
there's
worry.
more?
There's more.
Yeah, twice. Rolling it twice.
Oh, I
Don't
gotta roll
forget
it
too,
4
we're
times.
also gonna cash
times.
it.
What do you mean?
Well, and not to mention too, if we leave this place up and running.
Damn. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Let me get
Oh
my
my
calculator
God.
out. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Chat, we are over 4,000 caps right now.
Yeah.
We're over
All right.
5,000.
That's crazy. Don't.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'll be able to lose it.
Okay.
Oh, the next place that we go, we are gonna buy everything.
We're just gonna
Huh.
buy every settlement we come across at this point. Capitalism is back, baby. We're it.
We're bringing it back.
We're kickstarting the post-war
Single-handedly.
economy.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ on a cracker. All right.
All right.
What?
This
We
is the
got
last,
one
the last
more.
one.
Icarus? What was that?
Jesus Christ on
Okay.
a cracker, dude.
All right.
All right.
There's the.
I have it. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
10,321 caps.
Holy.
Wait, what?
10,321 caps.
Remember at the live episode when we joked about being
What
rich?
the fuck do we even do with that?
Foreshadowing.
We
guys?
become
Do we
kings.
we could probably find more.
We already are kings.
Do we even need to do the plan where we, you know,
I gotta
like,
get my kid back.
I know. I was like, do we need to pretend that you guys are dead anymore?
Yeah.
We could just we
can
could
just go pay the
literally just
bounty.
pay these
Yeah.
guys off.
Oh
Yeah.
my
How much was the
God.
bounty?
5,000.
Easy.
Just drop
Easy
half.
money.
oh
We're good.
my god.
We're golden.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Jesus.
Is it 5,000 per
Or-
head or for
Or-
in total?
In total.
We still cash in, and then we have 15,000.
I like that. I like that. We do have rotting corpses we do have to get rid of in some capacity. So
Well, we just give him the man-eater.
Oh my
True.
god.
Yeah, that's some good loot.
So this was the best possible outcome we could have had tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is this how you expected this session to go? Because I know you had teased to me that what happened tonight kind of impacts the way things go for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Is this how you thought this would happen?
No. I did not.
We
Which is
shatter
fine.
expectations on Dicescape is what we do here.
Yeah, you know,
Oh my
I am
God.
a firm believer in I like to just throw things. I obviously will plan for like certain situations, but it's like if they roll well on their perception and survival, maybe they avoid that meeting and then they have to go talk to the people at the toll. That is going to completely change what the direction of the campaign was going to go. But you all had a conversation. You said, let's meet with the King Cola. And that completely pivoted
Yeah.
how the campaign's going to go. So
Oh my
it's,
God.
and there was one other way you could have gone to, which would have been another crazy situation. Like you could have been like, fuck the toll thing. I don't want to pay for it. And there is a society that lives down. I mean, I'm telling you this right now, but peek behind the curtains. There is a society that lives down in the chasm.
What the fuck?
Okay, so we bring them up, and everyone can just live up here.
We get it. We form an alliance with
We
them.
form an alliance.
That's how we spend the rest of this.
Oh my
We
god.
form an
What
alliance.
do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, if
We
you
also
could try.
have access to however many fusion cores this guy had access to.
Oh my
shit,
god.
you're right.
So, dude.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
Dude, we
We're
got
golden.
we hit the mother load with
We
loot.
did.
Yeah.
We did.
How do you all feel about like adding in now that you have like a settlement essentially that is yours?
Like-
How do you feel about adding in actual like kind of setting it up? Is that something that would be of interest
Hell
to you
yeah.
I
all?
think,
yeah.
especially if there's
Hell
going to be a second season, I think that
Yeah.
if there's a threat to the settlement, but we have to go like Vault Tech people are here, we got to make a choice. Like I could see that really impacting
Look,
Yeah.
us.
it's
Yeah.
time to run the
Yeah.
casino. Okay, we
It's
got
time- Open it up. The people are back.
The ball is
This
rolling
is
out.
the
Let's
new
go.
Vegas. This is new Vegas.
The new Vegas.
The new
Yeah.
New Vegas.
And I
New
think
Vegas.
too, it'll be interesting
Nuka
because
Vegas?
this will essentially be
T-shirts.
Ruthie's
Sorry,
second
sorry.
time running a settlement. So I'm
Okay.
excited to see how this works for her character in regards
If
to
it's a
just like
successful one.
if it's successful, if this is going to force her really like how she views her relationship with Reed because of like the trauma with that to change, like if this is gonna maybe splinter them more because she's just so scared of it all repeating again. I think it'll even change her relation. I don't know. Ooh, you know, I'm not sure if she's convinced enough that Harmon's changed and if she's
Yeah.
gonna let him in.
Don't let him in. I don't want him.
Oh man.
We have his daughter.
Hey, what's he gonna do?
Oh man.
Stab me in the back again.
Shoot him at the border. That he cannot come in. He cannot ride the Ferris wheel.
Okay, we have gotten so much tonight, but I must ask the question:
Yes.
Are we actually leveling up tonight?
Oh my god.
Yes.
How many times
I'm-
is this? Okay,
Twice.
I have my stuff picked
I-
out. I've done it.
What?
Same. I have to interrupt
I
really
did not even
quickly.
look.
Go ahead.
So I posted again our little like for your consideration post to my story, and I added the crit awards.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see who liked it?
Oh.
Oh,
I mean-
hell yeah.
Oh.
That's great.
Who?
Hell
Hooray!
yeah.
The crit
Crit
awards.
awards.
The crit
Oh,
awards liked
shit.
it. You saw this live.
Oh.
Except like a month later.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Perks,
Oh my god.
perks,
Hell yeah.
perks. Where are the perks? Here we go.
I
Um,
have mine already picked out.
I-
and
Okay, yeah.
do
written
as
down.
What are we
well.
thinking, y'all?
I need to find the Fallout PDF again.
Oh,
So
it should. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Ruthie. Go ahead,
I
Dakota.
did intense training to increase my perception from a 5 to a 6. And
That's
then my second trait I took was Pathfinder. When traveling, actually I'll read the full one instead of like the Pathfinder. When traveling over long distances through the wilderness, a successful perception plus survival test with a difficulty determined by the GM based on the terrain reduces the travel time by half.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
That's huge.
That's gonna
going-
save us.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah.
save
It
us.
is.
That's gonna.
We are
that's
getting to
I have
O-Town
been waiting
in no
to take
time,
that
dude.
one. I've been waiting. I wanted to wait until we were closer because I was hoping that we would have, like, before the season end, we would have, like, a little bit of downtime so I could do intense training, and then I could beef up my perception so I could take that one to help us, like, get over the last little hump
Oh,
into
God.
O-Town.
That's
Hell
such a
yeah.
smart one to take.
Okay,
God.
so for me, I'm going to start with the skills, okay? I'm adding 1 to survival, which is already a tag skill.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
right. We get to add
adding
more to those.
1 to small guns, which is already a tag skill, which is going to bring my target number up for that, which is awesome. Then you get plus 2 HP just from leveling up, okay? But then I'm going to do intense training, up my endurance to 8. And then on the second level up, I'm going to take Life Giver, which adds HP equal to
Yep.
your endurance.
Yep. Yep.
So I am,
Smart.
with these level ups, increasing 10 hit points.
Oh my god, that's
Mhm.
amazing.
That's how it was for me last time. I fucking like I'm.
Yeah,
What's your
that's
health at now?
insane. 26.
Yep. Yep.
And now,
about
do
That's
I
actually
gain?
a really good idea.
Do I gain that HP, or is it like I'm still at my max goes up, but I'm still at my what I'm at right
no,
now?
I would say you gain it.
Oh,
I think you would.
crazy!
I would say you gain it. Richard, I dropped it in the PDF. in the chat.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
pin it this time. I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna actually drop it.
That's
one
what,
more
I thought
time.
it was pinned. I was checking it and I,
I thought it
couldn't
was
find
too, but yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna pin it now.
it.
On that point, I took an increase in sneak, so it went from a 3 to a 4. And then I
Fuck yeah.
put speech from a 1 to a 2 because I've been talking a lot lately.
Building that up. Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
a lot lately.
Becoming the mouthpiece of the party, which is weird because that was not intentionally where I planned on Ruthie to go, but it's
crazy.
weird again
It's
how
fun. The journey.
that switch between.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
Oh my god, y'all.
Wow! This is huge.
This is huge.
So you took intense training, Jake, and then what?
And then Life Giver.
and then you took Life Giver. Okay, cool. I'm just writing these down just so I have. Wow. What a freaking craziness. I know everybody's kind of looking at their stuff right now, and I'll say a couple more things. Yeah, it was cool to. It was such a fun, like, I love the planning tonight. I thought that was because I feel like there's been a couple moments of that, but like it was so nice to see you all in that element again. And just I think there's also that like comfortability too with one, just kind of the table, but also just like the game itself and kind of how to work things and like, okay, what do we have? What can we work with? And really building upon that. So that was really cool as a GM tonight to see. It was really, really cool. I enjoyed it. Hell.
I'm gonna have to get a
Hell
new sheet soon
yes.
for my traits because my last 2 trait boxes are filled with notes that Icarus and I were passing to one another during the live episode.
And you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
get that
Erase
picture
those.
framed. Is what you're gonna do.
I know when we finish, if this campaign will go on forever, I will get this framed. I will get
Yes.
Hell yeah.
This framed.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Demiplane will have the Fallout stuff here soon. And you'll be able to do your character sheets on there too. At least then you'll have, I like, this is kind of fun using the hard
I love
paper.
it.
Yeah, I hope it
I've, like,
allows me to input my own stuff because as a synth, it's
Mm.
What?
what?
What? Who
What?
told
What do
you?
you mean? It's a secret for me still.
Yep.
Come on,
Yup.
man.
But I love paper 'cause I can put it in
know what
here.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, paper is the best. I love it too. It's so
Think-
nice. Look at
okay.
all those people.
I
Aw.
know. I'm going to do intense training as
Mhm.
well.
Okay,
I'm going to do it on my luck, so it bumps it up to a 6.
smart. I like that.
And then I'm taking toughness. So my physical damage resistance to all hit locations increases +1 per rank of this perk. And every time I take the perk, it goes up by 4. So Cool.
Hell.
All of my things are now increased by quite a bit. Main body is a 5, thrush is a 5, and then my arms and my eyes are 3s.
Nice.
That's real good. That's real good.
Rock on.
Read. Okay, and then Richard, have you kind of narrowed stuff down?
I haven't yet.
That's okay. That's okay.
You
can-
I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think about which direction I should take this. I am either gonna make Phil even beefier by like making him stronger, or I'm going to make him beefier in the sense of making him have more health.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mhm.
I think I'm trying to look at maybe a luck route and increasing some sort of luck attribute of him.
Look, after that last thing with the gator claw, you might have to take bloody mess.
Yeah,
Let me see
I
what
saw
you-
And
that.
that's a luck one too. You have to have a luck of 6, which I think
Okay,
you
yeah.
already have.
Which you do. He definitely does.
Oh
He's got-
yeah, I probably should. Yeah, and I don't have to spend anything.
Bloody
Mhm.
mess.
Oh yeah,
after-
I will.
You've
Okay, I'll
already
do
made
one
him a
for sure.
bloody
Bloody
mess.
mess.
when you, yeah, when
We'll
you
do bloody
inflict a
mess.
critical roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Inflict a
god,
critical
yeah.
hit. Roll 1 damage die. If you roll an effect, you inflict 1 additional injury to a random location.
So
That's
every one of
incredible.
your effects is actually 2. That's ridiculous.
This is
Insane.
fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
We're unstoppable.
We are.
Yeah, you are.
How does this game go up to level 20? Like, we're level 8 and like nothing
We're
is gonna
God.
beat us. We're God.
I mean, there's stuff. There's definitely stuff
All right.
that I haven't.
Throw
I was gonna
5
add some
gator claws
zeros
at us.
to some
and then-
health pools.
You know what are really crazy? Well, there's superhuman or super mutant behemoths.
Oh.
Well, we don't need all
Those-
that. That's not crazy.
It's not gonna do great.
There's also like the Marilux, I believe they're called.
Oh, the
I'm butchering their
Mirelurks.
names. The Mirelurks. Those things are nuts.
Yeah.
So
We could take him. Phil could take him.
Phil could take him. A Yagwai. Oh yeah, that thing is nuts. Yeah, that's
Oh
crazy.
shit, dude. I'm thinking about this settlement. Reed's gonna have a workshop. We're gonna have like apartments. Oh my god.
We can have a baseball field.
Oh my god. This is how we bring Phil back from the fucking edge. We give him his little baseball team.
Oh my god, the Nucas Vegas, the Nuka Vegas somethings.
Is that what
Yeah,
we're
we
calling
got-
it, Nuka
we
Vegas? Is
gotta
that
rename it.
officially what we're calling
We
it?
gotta rename
We have to
it.
rename it.
Yeah, it can't be fucking.
Laughman City.
Laughman City.
We're not gonna be a laughing stock here. All right.
No, I mean,
We'll think of something.
We got,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got it.
oh my
That
god.
was a crazy session.
It was. It truly was. I know it's been. I think there's been a lot of like.
It's nice to have
It's
a
a nice-
win.
Yeah, it's almost like it's an. Even though we weren't at the beach, it was kind of like a beach episode. You know,
Kind of.
like
I
it
was,
wasn't not
I was
quite,
so
but-
relaxed. I was
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fine.
We're
I
gonna
Not at all
have
scared.
to divvy up
told
those
you.
caps next time too. Decide how much we're leaving with King Vermin. King Vermin's got a
King.
nice ring to it.
King
He
Vermin.
truly is a rat king now.
He's the Rat King now,
Oh my god.
Okay,
It is the
I know
rat.
what I'm doing for my other perk.
which is funny
I-
because. Oh, go ahead,
Sorry.
Richard.
I'm gonna do skilled.
Mm.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put another point, I think, into melee weapons. Capping it
Okay.
off. I can't put it any higher now. It's 6.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Damn.
Tagged. And I think for the other point, because you could add 2, you could either add 1 to 2 categories or 2 to 1. I think I might put it into survival, because we make a lot of survival checks, and I never have.
True.
Or maybe I should just put it into another point that I already have, like speech or something. And make speech 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make speech 5 and just buff Phil in the sections he's good at, so I can be good at our speech and strength checks and let other people can perceive for me.
I'm gonna.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If I'm alone, then I'll deal with the consequences.
I'm bumping my medicine and survival up. They're both gonna be 3 at this point.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I think that's it.
Richard,
I'm good.
What was the name of the perk again? Sorry.
Skilled. Basically,
Skilled. Okay.
allows you to put a point into 2 categories or a point into, or 2 points into 1. And my melee weapons was already 5, so I couldn't put 2 into it.
Hell yeah. Another
Make
cool
sure.
one that I'm looking at is called Pain Train. For
I
Phil.
saw that.
That one's pretty cool.
What is pain train?
Yeah.
I didn't
You
even
have-
see
you have-
this.
You may charge
9,
as a
endurance
major
7.
action if you are
I don't have
wearing
strength
power
9, so I
armor.
can't take it, and I don't have endurance 7.
You
Oh, okay.
can't
Oh
take
no,
it
no, I do.
yet.
I do have endurance 7. I have endurance 8 because I switched at that one point. I switched my charisma and my endurance around. So I
your strength's not
would.
quite there.
I don't have strength yet. I would have to take another. Intense.
So you don't have it yet.
Yeah,
But
is
I
your
would have
strength?
to. I would have to level up 2 more times, and one of them, my first level, would have to be into intense training.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now it's
Hell
it's an 8 strength.
It's an 8.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and the reason I didn't level it up this time too was because if I'm in the power armor a lot, at least for the foreseeable future, my strength's already 11, and I
Yeah.
have the other perk that makes my strength 10.
Mm.
If I take any damage at all. So it's like,
Yeah.
I think I'm good with my strength right now. I feel like I don't need to touch it too much for now.
Gosh. Well, y'all.
we got it.
Damn.
Insane.
Double level up. Make sure, and then make sure you add 2 to your HP in general because you leveled up
Yeah.
twice. Also, too, something I think everybody's probably has done it, but your initiative number actually might be a little bit higher than what you have on your character
Oh.
sheet because it's so initiative is endurance. I think endurance plus something else. Let me double check. I
then
can
mine might
share
be
that.
higher.
That's something I
Yeah.
can share after
Okay.
after the show, but
Okay.
after Fallout Dugout. But I think does anybody else have anything last to say before we kind of wrap up? And
I
sign
have
off?
a very quick question for everyone. What
Yeah.
song would your character sing at karaoke?
Ooh.
Oh god.
I was thinking about this.
It can be any song. It doesn't have to be an old song.
Any song. No, any song.
Oh, I have no idea.
Dancing Queen.
Okay, I gotta
Or
think on
if
that
you
one.
had to give your character a theme song of any song, what song would it be?
So those are 2 different answers to 2 very different questions.
Just think on it. I think about this stuff all the time when I drive to work and home from
Good
work.
question.
It's a
Let me
long
pull
drive.
up my Hawke playlist. 1 second.
I
have
know. I need
answers
like
for
an out of
both.
universe fill. playlist.
Yeah. So initiative. Gosh, what's going on? But yeah. All right. Well, with that said,
Perception
look.
and
Hold on.
agility.
perception plus agility. So make sure your scores might be higher than what they actually.
Oh no, mine's the same.
Perception.
So
Yeah, mine is
Still
also
10.
the same.
10.
Agility.
Oh, mine went up by
Everybody's-
1.
Yay.
Is perception
Cool.
plus agility?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Jake, I
Oh, do
think
you have
we
a
have
lower
this...
number or do you have a higher number?
I have a much higher number than 10, if that's the case.
I think Reed and Ruthie
14.
have the same
Oh
one now.
my
Ooh!
God.
So you're
I'm
okay.
full-
So 14, 13, 13, 10. Yeah. So Hawke's fast.
I
I like
know.
that.
Oh, yeah.
And when a fight starts, I'm so blind. Like I don't even process it until after everyone's has moved. I'm like, oh shit, we're
Oh,
moving.
wait.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Amazing.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, the only thing I would add, my last comment, Alice is so in love with Phil and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what
Yeah.
to do about it. She doesn't know what to do about it. She's not going to do anything. That's the answer. That's the answer.
Maybe you'll do something if you start to see Phil lose his way.
Oh, what if she kind of finds that hot?
Yeah, which is like, wait,
What
Veggie
if she
Phil
kinda
is
likes
hotter
new
than
Phil?
regular Phil. Yeah.
What if she
don't know.
she kind of likes, she saw you rip that thing in half and went, oh,
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I think I like that.
oh.
It's really interesting because Reed just has to be a nerd and hack into something, and Ruthie's like,
Cute.
Adorable. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, on that note, we'll sign off. the Fallout Dugout, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night.
Love you.